So as we celebrate this Ramadan, let's support our government, let's support our country, let's support our president, and let's join hands. Those who are bastardizing Mzee Raila don't know what they're saying, because Mzee Raila has realized and said publicly that this country is bigger than any one of us. And at any one time, those who want to lead must accept to be led. Those who want to climb can stand on the shoulders of those who support them. And when the time changes, you must also be ready to be stepped on for others to climb. May God bless you, and may we continue loving our country. That you organize for the love of the environment and give Parliament one tree planting day, identify a site within reach, and we will all come and join you to demonstrate our love and support for the environment as a heritage to humanity. Thank you. We are happy to be here with you to join you in celebrating the month of sacrifice, the month of prayer, the month of remembrance, the month where we deny ourselves many worldly temptations and pay maximum attention to God. We decided to invite you to the grounds of Parliament. This is the centerpiece of our nation, where everybody meets and is the great equalizer for Kenyans, because this is a house of the people of Kenya. And we come here united as one, walking in the shadow and the fear of God at all times, knowing very well that our Constitution 2010 acknowledges the supremacy of God as the foundation of this nation. So whenever we gather together, those of us who profess the Christian faith, the Bible says, wherever 2 or 3 are gathered, God is in their midst. So as we stand here today, we want to thank our Muslim brothers, and this time around it has coincided with the Christians as well. As Christians are observing Lent, our Muslim brothers and sisters are observing Ramadan. So this is an exceptionally holy period for this country. And I want to encourage us as Kenyans. There is no single country in the world without challenges. Politics itself is competition. And when you compete, there are always times when you rough shoulder each other, you say words to each other that are not supposed to be said, but at the end of the day, we withdraw to reflect and think and focus, knowing we have no spare country. We have only one country called Kenya. And this country, its custodians are all of us. Everybody has a cardinal duty to ensure that the weak are protected, the strong behave responsibly to hold our country together. And as Parliament, we want to assure Kenyans that we are going to live to our billing. We are going to continue passing laws that take our country to the next level.
There is a quote that I always use in such gatherings, and it is by Chinua Achebe in his most celebrated novel, Things Fall Apart. Chinua Achebe says this, that a man doesn't invite his kinsmen to a feast to save them from starvation because they have enough food in their homes. We do not gather in the moonlit village ground because of the moon, because every man can see it from their compound. But we gather together because it is good to do so. Now, I and my brother did not invite you to this Iftar dinner to save you from starvation. I know you have so much food, in fact, maybe better quality than what we've given you. But we've done this because we want to commune, we want to share and bond as leaders and as brothers. And therefore, this evening is an evening as we break bread, we also commune, we reflect, and we sharpen our resolve going forward. This is a very significant month to our Muslim brothers and sisters, and all that we can pray is that may God grant you your wishes as you observe the holy month of Ramadan. I have a flight to catch to Mombasa. My flight is at 8:55.
It is a month of peace, the month of unity, is a month of prayers, is a month of charity. And I really want to ask on behalf of my colleague Waziri Hassan Ali Joho and the many people from the executive, the PSS, ask our leaders who are here tonight, let us please support the call of the unity of our nation, regardless of where we come from, regardless of our ethnicity, regardless of the religion we profess. Let's have one country. Kenya is known for religious tolerance. When our brothers, the Christians, have their functions, we attend. When our Muslim brothers, for those Christians who have come here tonight, this is the Kenya we want to build, and let us support the president in his call of the unity of the nation, regardless of what religion we profess. Thank you very much.
Mheshimiwa Spika, nachukua nafasi hii kukaribisha wageni wote katika sherehe hii ya bunge ya Ramadhan ya Iftar, hasa sana upande hii ya bunge ambaye ofisi zetu za minority ama opposition zinakaa. Hii ni sherehe ambaye tumeshukuru wewe sana kama Waislamu ambaye wako katika bunge. Hii jambo la kusherekea ilianzishwa wakati wako kama spika. Mimi nimekuwa hapa kwa muda sasa. Bunge zilizopita tukukuwa na sherehe kama hizi, na tunakushukuru sana wewe na clerk wako kwa kazi nzuri ambayo mmefanya na kwa kuonyesha ya kwamba Waislamu are part and parcel of this institution, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as you know, Parliament is one of the institutions that has the largest diversity. You find in Parliament all kind of people, Mr. Speaker. You find all shades of people, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, we are very grateful because this is also an annual event now. We normally attend the prayer breakfast every year in the month of, I think, May at Safari Park Hotel. But in those prayers, Mr. Speaker, one of the organizers here, you know, we have more hymns and more songs than the Muslim prayer. So sometimes I feel I sit aside only eating. I don't feel my God inside me sometimes. But today, I am feeling that the Parliament has taken bold steps to make sure that Muslims are celebrated and they are recognized as part of this institution, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is the month of Ramadan, and this is the month that we ask for Tawbah, for forgiveness, Mr. Speaker. This is the most important month in the calendar of the Islamic calendar, Mr. Speaker.
Our Muslim brothers and sisters feel honored and being part and parcel of Parliament, that when they have such a solemn month such as this, that their institution where they work appreciates that the prayers they are offering are for the good of the country, for the good of the institution where they serve. So I want to say thank you so much, PSC and the leadership of Parliament that have taken the initiative and to ensure that this remains a tradition of Parliament for as long as we are here.
Europe went through many primitive wars, wrongly described as world wars, when they were in fact European wars. They have come
our responsibilities as leaders and reaffirming our commitment to economic empowerment.
In other parts of the world, that dressing is for crown princes, but in Kenya, it is for livestock traders. So he appreciates because he's Masai. That's Asante. Behind there is Senator Viraj. Viraj comes from Mombasa.
The expectation. Now, may I take this greatest opportunity to invite our beloved Speaker of the National Honorable Moses Masika Wetang'ula, known as Papa or Roma. Karibu sana, karibu sana, karibu sana, Mr. Speaker.
We have a judge in the Supreme Court, in the Court of Appeal, many in the High Court. I'm very proud of you, Fatuma. Judge Jamila, nashukuru sana. I expected my friend Judge Wasame. I don't see him. Now is on the table of the first world. Vietnam was bombed to ashes, now is one of the mega economies of Asia.
The speakers of the national parliament, our CS is present, our honorable members of parliament present, the diplomatic corps.
And may God bless you. Finally, Madam Speaker, I requested you to request.
He is going to be our chairman, because what really we want is the next year's Ramadan, we want to also contribute as a community. We want to also participate in the program. All members of the institution. Mr. Speaker, I want to really thank you because we have seen it all. The prayer room here is complete with an abolition block.
Let's pray for our nation. Bless Allah subhanahu.
Is a very significant month to our Muslim brothers and sisters, and all that we can pray.
Now, may I invite the Chief Qadi to give some greetings, I would say.
من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون